Yeah, hello. I am covering for Sarah today. Totally not because I want to show off my new model. Also, I take this chance to declare I am the real mascot of this channel.
Wahahaha.
You, what? Eudemon.
We think one of best ways to learn deck is start with easy path like pure archetype, then slowly introduce techie option accordingly to meta change. So today let's talk about the MathMech change used to climb from Platinum to Diamond. Note that this is recorded in the beginning of Season Reset, playing against other speed climb decks. Couple wins did not show up due to people rediscover a glitch that would prevent their loss from being recorded, which was patched before then resurfaced during recent update. Hopefully Konami will look into it soon. Anyways, the point I am trying to say is, you can easily get up to 75 to 80% win rate against other try-hard decks with this deck. The main changes since last video is addition of Small World. Here is perfect example to show off the power. One of hard counter against this deck is Max C, since we are combo based. Let's get rid of that problem now by triggering Small World, banish Circular as cost, banish Veiler, then add Ash Blossom. Then it is the usual one card combo. If you're playing against someone banishing MathMech card as cost, and you have Max C in hand, you should chain it to Small World. Otherwise, just like right now, too late. Almost all players I face they all chain on Special Summon and ignore Small World, which costs their game. A lot of people might have trouble understanding how it works. Here is how one user sum it up. Monster A has either attack, defense, level, type, or attribute, only one, equals to Monster B, so you can get a Monster C that has either attack, defense, level, type, or attribute, only one, equals to Monster B's. Important is the only one stat. Take previous game for example. I banished Monster A Circular as cost. I send Monster B Veiler as cost, which they only share attribute light. Then I can search for Monster C Ash, which they only share 0 attack with Veiler. Note that you cannot search MathMech with MathMech using Small World, because they all share Cyburst and level 4 stat, and you need only one. This is where Gachiri at Ignister come in. Use him as filler for B, you would be able to search other MathMech or Ash. This card is also useful as we can special summon him to be used for material when we control Cyburst effect monster. Also comes with a sneaky send from field to graveyard where we can protect one monster from all opponent card effects until end of their turn. Double Alimbertion. Like Sarah mentioned last video, useful when one of superfactorial target got removed, we can still resolve the trap. Double addition and subtraction. Just generally useful as additional material when we get disrupted, because by now people learn to negate Alimbertion as choke point. Red Reboot. Our game won't last more than 2 turns, so giving opponent additional trap won't affect us. This is extremely useful in a mirror matchup. Let's go over it with gameplays. I have so much footage to share, so I am going to break this guide into 2 videos. The walkthrough mainly focus on what to do going second, since going first doesn't change much. Opponents searched for induction trap instead of superfactorial, so we can assume he already has it in hand. Generally going second gives you a lot of disadvantage. Good thing we have the Rock Boy in hand, let's see if that can stop them. Since Nibiru's special summon and token generation is not at the same time, Max C here gives them 2 draws. Looks like they have Small World to continue combo, send Ash, dump subtraction, and add microcoder. Again goes to show how powerful that card is if you use it correctly. Since token is normal, linking to Link Spider. Then because it is Cyburst, they can combine micro effect to be used as link material from hand for link summon of Code Talker monster. Very smooth recovery. Then subtraction into Heat Soul for 2 draws. So far we know they have 3 traps, superfactorial, Cynic Conflict, and Induction. If resolved, that is at least dump 2 to 3 cards from us, 1 Destruction, 1 Omni Negate, 1 Speed, 3 Omni Negate, and Banish. Plus since MathMech run lot of hand traps, God knows what else they drew. Let's see how we can OTK from here. Since Induction Destruction cannot be activated immediately after flip, it is normal to flip it now. Start by special summon subtraction by lowering opponent attack by 1000. Use Small World to attempt to get Circular. It's okay getting negated here, we can keep going. Since we no longer need addition as cost, special him by upping Nibiru attack by 1000. Here is what we've been waiting for. Chain called by to superfactorial and target remove one of their summons. Our target is Diameter, because like us if opponent also run 2 copies of Alimbertion, they can still XYZ, while having Diameter as material, it gives them an Omni Negate. It is expected opponent to flip Cynic Conflict, which is speed 3 counter trap. That means we can only counter it with Speed 3 Trap. So Red Reboot single-handedly prevented opponent from removing 2 of our cards and gaining Omni Negate. Looks like opponent also have the same idea as us by setting their own Red Reboot, but it is too late now. They cannot use that Incinite until next turn, and we are going to one turn kill them. As predicted, second Alimbertion. His search effect doesn't matter to us right now. As last attempt, opponent destroy the highest attack mob Nibiru from field, which will quickly proven to be mistake. Using 2 level 4 XYZ into our own Alimbertion. Then dump 2 materials to search for MathMech card. Since our extra zone is still open, add Circular. Use Circular to dump Nabla. Then Alember to tribute himself and revive Nabla. This triggers Circular effect when MathMech is special summoned, adding Equation as backup. Since there is no next turn, we can now use Nabla to tribute Circular to special multiplication from deck. Then multiplication to increase a Cyburst level to 8. If opponent did not surrender, we will be able to 4+8 Synchro summon Final Sigma, and because Nabla and multiplication is sent to graveyard, we can trigger both effect target Sigma to allow him attack mobs twice and double attack damage. Since Sigma has effect of double inflicted battle damage, we effectively can one-punch kill. Next, let's look at a slightly different start that we didn't cover last time. Our open combo is the same, so I am not going to go into details. Since we have Lady Debug in hand, we can do something slightly different. Use Alember to search for Diameter. Negate is fine here, we just use Sinnet Mining to get Diameter instead. Normal Diameter and revive a MathMech. Link into Lingirabo, then Code Talker Inverted. We have to do this because Inverted has arrows pointing left and right. Having him on Extra Zone would block our special summon, to where his Link arrow points to. We then use Debug to grab Microcoder. Go into Cyburst Wicked, and use Inverted and on-hand Micro as Link material into Code Talker. Wicked has effect to banish and search Cyburst Tuner when mob special summon to Link arrow. Micro has sent to Graveyard effect to search Sinnet. We use that to grab Sinnet Conflict. This gives us an addition speed 3 counter trap compared to regular setup. Then it is the same Heat Soul draw 2. Toggle on to trigger ASAP in case we get something useful right away. Opponent use Gold Sarcophagus to send Eglin, not killing it with Conflict just in case opponent has called by our DD Crow to stop our Laplacian. Trigger Superfactorial before they can use Unexpected Wind to send our card as cost for Tribute Summon. Then use Laplacian's summoned effect, dump 3 materials and remove Spell Trap, Monster and Hand. Since we use Diameter as material, he also gains 1 Omni Negate. Since MathMech was special summoned to Wicked, we get to search again. Veiler to stop opponent's search. Diameter to stop Advent of Adventure from search. With no way to remove our board, plus we still have an Omni Negate counter trap. Opponent surrenders. So how do you like this update? As always, decklist link is included in the description, and also updated in previous video. We always update our existing lists when we find more optimal build. This is by far the current strongest tier 1 deck right now. I have more walkthrough to share, so please look forward to next video as well. Remainders are additional gameplays. Thank you for watching. Small optimization here. Better to place in third column to not block next turn wicked arrow. Since we have enough combo to get material for factorial, saving called by and not disable our ash for next turn.
어하요. 다 마웠어요. 行こう行こう。